Well, hello there, dear folks and fellow YouTubers. It's your best buddy here, Nuclear Skull 87, and in one of today's videos, at least, I'll be doing Part D, aka Part 4 of my walkthrough for the remastered HD remake of the original Resident Evil. And I am going to go ahead and hit load game here. Now, if you hear any licking sounds in the background, it's just my pet cat McGonagall. Yes, named after the Harry Potter character of the same name. Let's see, where should we go now? I'll drink a little sip of my water before I do too much of anything else. Okay, now I'm going to go explore the door all the way over to the left there, just to see if we can open it just yet. Nope, we don't have the key for that yet, unfortunately. We do for some others, but unfortunately that's just not one of them. But I know one door, though, that we do have the key for now, and you are going to find out right now, my friends and fellow YouTubers. There's that familiar spooky music. I'm going to go ahead and use it to unlock this door here. I guess I've unlocked it already. I've already unlocked it in my last video, just so I wouldn't have to do this later. Okay, so as you can tell in this room here, this is a puzzle of myriad sorts involving these medieval knight statues. Which is, I'm going to go ahead and press this one first back in its place, followed by this one to my left, and this other one just across from the other side of the room. Now that other one you can see will go back in place on its own. But I'm going to go ahead and hit this object here and activate it. Woe to those who disturb my sleep. There's a switch here. Press it? Yes. Because it will give us access to a very important item we will need to use. Now we're going to go on over there and grab it. A mysterious box. Will you take the jewelry box? And yes, there's a very important item in there, as you're about to find out. Examine? You bet we will. There's a switch. Will you press the switch? Yes, we will. There's a design of the sun and moon. On the plate it says, "Sunshine will awake me." Now there we go. That's more like it. Ah! There was a mask inside. And yes, it's one of the death masks. It's a death mask without eyes, nose, or mouth. And we're going to use that to put into that one of that chamber-like room downstairs outside of the mansion itself. Whoa, that was terrifying. Oh my gosh. I'll be the first to admit that I did not see that coming. Oh my gosh, that was horrifying. Because I did not see that coming. Oh my gosh. This is a survival horror game after all, so it's meant to be spooky and shocking in that regard. Okay, so I'm going to head down here and I'm going to go through this door. Because we're going to use it to put it in its place in one of those faces carved onto the wall. Okay. Ah, some more spooky cemetery action. Let's see which one of these is right. Ah, yes, I somehow knew that that one was right. Why, I don't know, but must have been an intuition from having played this from start to finish years ago. So that's two. Two more to go. Because we got to put, as you can tell there, 4 masks on those carved faces all together. I'm going to go ahead and head back upstairs here. Let's just take a moment to admire the game's gothic, macabre, classic horror atmosphere. Oh yeah. Oops, didn't mean to hit it against my desk, my bad. And that zombie that just came out of the door there unexpectedly in that other hallway, we will deal with him some other time when I have some kerosene in my fuel canteen. Kind of rhymes like a rap lyric when you hear it. Of course, I haven't taken out the dog in this area yet. Oh my gosh, look at how I shot one. And I am really surprised I didn't get grabbed by the dogs there, by the hands with their mouths. I am so surprised that that didn't happen. I am surprised I managed to take out those dogs the way I did. Because I didn't have much confidence that I would. But voila, I did. At least now we don't have to worry about them later. Now, there's a chance zombies will pop through those windows. Ah, and they even did before I even had time to say it. I'll worry about them some other time when I've got, again, some fuel in my kerosene canteen. I'll go ahead and take him out, since he so desperately wants to eat me for supper. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can figure out a way to let him grab one of my legs. You use the armor key. Now, this is a new room here that we haven't been to yet. The thing is, I forgot exactly how this puzzle goes here, so I'll do that most likely at least in a separate video when I know what to do, and besides, we will send those crows after us if we don't do it right, unfortunately. So I'll do that some other time. See if I can. It's locked. Obviously that won't take just a normal key, but something else altogether. Okay. So I'm gonna... Ah! And I almost forgot about this. Here's a letter from our dear friend Albert Wesker. I left some bullets in the room on the right. I'll go ahead and look for a way out. Wesker. The save room door here. Obviously, I'm not going to save yet because I'm not going to end the video quite yet. Ah, and here's some pistol rounds plus a few shotgun shells. And let's go ahead and grab the shotgun shells on the floor there. Let's go ahead and put it away, at least for now, in the storage crate here. Just a minute, I need to grab the door for my cat. Be right back. I'm so sorry about that. Just the cat needed to exit my room, and you don't know if she might need to urinate or defecate, so I can't afford the possibility of her crapping on my carpet, of course. Don't want that, obviously. And I'm going to go ahead and... I wouldn't really have room, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and put away my handgun for right now. I'm going to, just for the time being, replace it with the shotgun, plus some shotgun shells. Yes. I'm going to equip it, of course, as I always do. Now, those are health sprays on the floor. The thing is, I don't need them right now, plus I don't have enough room in my item select menu screen. Not a single drop of kerosene remains. Okay. Of course, we were inevitably going to come back to this room at some point. Let's see if this opens this up for us. You use the armor key. And there's another door we opened up with the armor key. And this is a brand new area we have not been to as of yet. It's locked. I'm going to have to look at a walkthrough video for that anyway, so I wouldn't really know what to do there anyway, so might as well it be locked for the time being. But let's see if we can find some goodies in this room here. Can't carry any more items. I can grab this ink ribbon, though. Oh, I forgot to put away the handgun magazine. My bad. Let's go do that right now so I can grab some room to grab that old key. I can't believe I forgot to put away the handgun magazine, even though I put away the main handgun pistol itself for the time being. Which is a bit annoying. I forgot to do that. Because I wouldn't have to do that otherwise. Okay, so I'm going to go to the storage crate here. I am going to put this thing away for the time being. Now let's head back upstairs to where we were just a moment or two ago. Finally, we can grab that old key. Will you take the old key? Yes, we will. Mark my words. Hopefully I'm not shaking the layover shot of my face too much. Don't mean to if I am, of course. You might be able to unlock it using an old key. Use the old key? Yes. You use the old key, and that's what we did. There's some very interesting sound effects in this room. Will you take the fish hook? I don't think I will right now, considering how low of space I have on my item select menu screen, but we will come back to it later. Mark my words. Will you take the lure of a bee? No, not for the time being, that is. There's a switch underneath. Press it? Yes. Nothing happens. Maybe it has something to do with the insect specimens. Of which this is a puzzle we will figure out some other time, of course. You take the bee specimen. Assorted fishing lures. And if necessary, I can put it in the storage crate for a while if I need to. You can't carry any more items. See what Chris has to say about this water tank. The water tank smells like something once lived in there. Perhaps someone was using it to raise some kind of a creature. Interesting. Something caught in my throat. So again, I'm going to put away that bee specimen in the storage crate downstairs for the time being, because again, the thing is I don't need it at the moment. Don't need that for the time being anyway. Ah, stupid mouse turned off briefly. Happens now and then. I don't know why my mouse likes to do that, but it does. There's no question about it. Now I'm just going to see if I can unlock a room in here by seeing if I have the right key to unlock said door here. Nope. Fortunately, that's not one of the doors I can open just yet. Without thinking, I don't know why, but I did. Ah! Oh man, that was satisfying. I exploded his head there. Oh man, that was such a satisfying shot to the zombie's head. Yeah. Now we can finally explore this area, now that we've gotten Richard Eichen out of there. Oh my gosh, look at that creepy shadowing. At first I thought that was a zombie. Let's go ahead and take out that zombie, so we don't have to deal with him later. Try to explode his head if you can. And alas, unfortunately, I was not able to. Here's another area where we're going to find a very important item. I'll go ahead and grab the handgun magazine on there. Will you take the handgun magazine? Yes, that we will. Okay, so we'll move that object some other time. Okay. Actually, maybe we should go ahead and move it now. I might not have room to light this thing over here. An unlit candlestick. We're just going to do that just by using my lighter here. And voila, that's just what the heck we did. Oh, you bet we will. Now, yes, there is a zombie there, but luckily I managed to shoot his head off, so now he can't come back as a Crimson Head. And yes, there's the other thing of the musical score, the other section of it, I should say, but unfortunately my item menu is filled at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and put the fuel canteen away for the time being, due to the fact that I can't find anywhere else right now, needed to refill it. It's locked. An emblem of a shield is carved into the lock. I'm going to go ahead and head this way since it's closer to where that save room is with the storage crate. Going to go through this door here. And the only reason I'm putting away the fuel canteen for right now is so I can have a little extra room to do what I need to do right now. And let's go ahead and put away a few things we don't need right now. Thing or two, that is. Such as that fuel canteen, as well as this handgun magazine. I'm going to mix it with this one together here. And let's go ahead and grab the missing music so we can combine it with that other one. And don't you worry, we will free up space on the item select menu screen when we do just that. So we're going to head back upstairs. Through this door on the opposite end of the hall. Go back to where we need to go so we can grab the other part of the musical score and mix them up together, combine them as items, like what we did with the herbs in the first video for my walkthrough of this game. Just want to make sure I knew what I was doing there. And don't worry, we've already exploded that one zombie's head with the shotgun, so we don't have to worry about him coming back as a Crimson Head ever. Can't believe I didn't notice that item there on the floor until now. Will you take the flash grenade? Yes, I will. And now, let's go grab that musical score. Voila. Now, all we gotta do now is combine them together. And voila. Now we need to head to another part of the mansion. As you're gonna find out why. We'll worry about burning that zombie's body some other time there. Smile a little more often once in a while, Chris, my man. We're going to head to the hallway where we first met our first ever zombie. We're going to head to this room here, through this very door itself. See if we can use the musical score right now.
It's me, Chris.
Rebecca.
That sounded like Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play? Oh, what was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
Sure. But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
Oh, I won't. So yes, we meet Rebecca Chambers for a while. So, like we agreed, we're going to let Rebecca practice on the piano there, playing the Moonlight Sonata. Which is what we got to do, because once she does get the music right, it will open up a passageway in this very room, as you will find out later. Right now, we got to go find something else a bit different to do. And yes, it echoes a little bit as she's practicing. But hey, as they say, practice makes perfect. See if there's any rooms I can unlock as of yet. Probably not, but hey, you never know till you try, as the saying goes. Didn't think so. It's locked from the other side. So we'll have to explore another part of the mansion for right now. Just listen a moment, see if she's practiced good enough yet. Nope, definitely not. So I'll have to come back some other time. I think we could go through this door, though. You hear that wind sound? I've noticed the sound of thunder in this game outside, but never wind. It's kind of weird. I love it, though. Let's go ahead and take out a few zombies here in this room. If there is any, that is. Might as well deal with them right now so we don't have to deal with them later. Whoa. Ah! I exploded his head. Unfortunately, I wasn't so successful with the other one. And there's an old key there in that closet. But I just want to make sure I had enough room. But yes, we will take it. Unfortunately, we'll have to grab the fuel canteen to light his body on fire. Luckily, I exploded that other zombie's head, so we don't have to worry about him. We'll find some doors that this old key will unlock. She's still a little off tune, so I'll go in just to see what happens, though, just for the curiosity of it. Alright. Let's see what we can unlock with this old key here. There's the mouse again, being a turkey. You use the armor key. There's no further use for this key. Discard? Yes. So that way we can save up a little space. This is definitely an area we have not explored as of yet. Let's look at the handgun magazine on the table there. We'll purchase it. I should say grab it some other time. It's Forrest from the Bravo team. There are deep wounds all over his body. Now, we've got to be a little careful here because he can come back as a zombie if we're not cautious. In fact, I'm going to grab that defense item in the form of a dagger there, should we run into the problem of that. Now, there are some herbs over here, should we need them. Somehow that defense item didn't work against him. Guess it works against the other zombies, not him, though. So we'll just make sure we can blow his head off either. The defense items don't work against him. Now, luckily, he cannot come back as a Crimson Head. It's kind of weird, but somehow he can't come back as a Crimson Head. But hey, that's an advantage for us. I'm going to go ahead and take the green herb, because he managed to hurt me a little bit. And now I've been restored to health as a result. Okay. And take the handgun magazine. As I've already loaded my weapon. Just want to see if there's any shotgun shells left. Yes, there is. Let's go through this door. Since we've done everything we've needed to do there. All right. This is the outdoor area we've been to, but hey, it's worth it. Okay. Locked. See if Rebecca's practiced well enough that we can open a passageway. Hopefully so, but who knows?
Chris!
Yes!
I
That
think
we
I got
did.
it.
So, as you can see here, practice makes perfect, as the saying goes.
Practice makes perfect.
Oh, I was saying the same thing. Hey, great minds think alike, as the saying goes. And there's an important item in that passageway there, so you're going to find out. And we're going to go grab it. First, let's see what this thing on the floor is. Trevor's Diary. November 24th, 1967. 11 days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up like this? A guy in a lab coat brought me a meager plate of food and said, "Sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons." That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret of this mansion, Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family. I hope they are all right. I've decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you are safe. November 26, 1967. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's going to be that much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th, the date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized just 3 days before that. Jessica and Lisa said they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the men in the lab coats said something like, "Most likely your family is already. I pray for their safety." November 27th, 1967. Somehow I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be as easy. I have to get past all the booby traps. Tiger eyes, gold emblem. I have to try and remember for my own sake. By the way, in case you heard it, that was my cat, McGonagall, meowing in the background. And this is an armor emblem we need to grab. Will you take the gold emblem? Let's go ahead. Actually, no, we're going to take it back. I forgot about that almost. Again, it's been a little while since I've played this last. So we're going to need to go grab the other armor emblem and replace it with that one. Sort of like what we did with that armor key in the last video. That's just my cat, McGonagall, scratching herself in the background. Unfortunately, this isn't quite the area we need to go to, but we'll find a safe room, which we can grab that one armor to replace with the other one. Does in one of the rooms of the hallway there. We're gonna go there because we gotta put something away. I should say we gotta grab something. Duh, my bad. Okay, so we'll head to this room here through that door. The storage crate to our left, I'm gonna go grab something I need. And it's the emblem here, because we will need it. Mark my words. Let's see what Chris has to say about Richard here. Chris is a really wonderful guy, it seems like. I've always had a liking for Chris Redfield as a character. He just seems very benevolent somehow. Richard is sound asleep. Just leave him alone for now. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna head back upstairs, and we're gonna go to the dining room that we started in at the very first level for this walkthrough of this game, I should say. Because we're gonna solve a puzzle there by first going in the room where Rebecca Chambers practiced the Moonlight Sonata. Move to my left here through this door. Go to this room here, because that's where we're going to grab the other shield emblem. Oh, crap. Oh, man, I'm so bad about putting away handgun magazines for some reason. So we'll have to unfortunately do that quickly. Thanks to my carelessness somehow. Maybe I'm just getting tired. Who knows? But now we're gonna go through here just so we can more quickly get to a safe room where we can put away the handgun magazine. Don't know why I didn't think to put that away first. Yes, I think we'll have to go in the safe room where Richard Aiken is, just because I'm going to have to put away that handgun magazine. Otherwise, I cannot replace the shield emblem there. And we're not going to, of course, bother Richard again. As Chris himself said, we should just leave him alone for right now. Let's mix it with the other handgun magazine, so that way we can build up on our ammo supplies for the handgun. Finally, I can do that again. Now that I've freed up space a little bit for the other shield emblem, the gold one. Where the heck was I supposed to go? Let's go here. Now that I've freed up some space on the item select menu screen. Okay, now finally I can do what I need to do now. Okay, so we just grab it. So now don't worry about if the door shuts there for the time being, because all we need to do now is take this one and put it there in the place of the original gold shield. Now you're going to find out what we're going to do next with that gold shield. Let's see what Rebecca Chambers has to say.
Were you all right in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Rebecca. She's kind and caring, it seems like. That's why I like her, though. Were you all right in there? Yeah. I like that. Okay, so now we're gonna... There's an indentation where the emblem used to be. That will be until, of course, we put that here. Now watch what happens. Now, yes, it activated a puzzle involving this grandfather clock. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. Looks like you could turn the gears inside the clock. Try it. Turn which gear? Small. Turn in which direction? Left. Keep turning? Yes, I'm going to see if I happen to remember this. Turn which gear? Large. Turn in which direction? Right. Keep turning? Yes. Left. Now, I think the way the puzzle works is we need to put the large arrow on the opposite end and the small one on the opposite end. Keep turning? Yes. Turn which gear? Small. Right. Sorry, I've got to open the door again for my other cat who wants out. Sorry about that, my cats were hanging around in my room at the moment I was making this video. Keep turning. Small. Keep turning, yes. Nothing happens. Maybe it's got something to do with the helmet, shield, armor, and sword decorations. Let's try it again. Okay, I know one goes on the top, the other goes on the bottom. We will keep on doing this. Keep turning. Let's see if this activates. Nothing happens. Maybe... When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. Looks like you could turn the gears inside the clock. Try it? Yes. Ah! Voila, I somehow managed to figure that out. Oh my gosh. That is really awesome. Let's see what that does for us. Holy cow. I just somehow memorized that in some way or another. I don't know how exactly. I guess it's my knowledge, forlorn knowledge of having played this a while ago on my old GameCube. Will you take the mansion key? Yes. Let's see what it is. Let's examine it. Mansion key. There's an engraving of a shield. Awesome. So now we can open shield key doors. I don't know how, again, I managed to remember that. Like I said, I think it was just the plain and simple act of just the I somehow memorized that grandfather clock from way back when I played this game a little over 10 years ago for my Nintendo GameCube. And alright. Excellent. Well there, folks, I believe that will end Part D of my walkthrough for the Resident Evil Remastered Remake HD walkthrough, and remember, if you like this video, please hit that like button below, and if you want to see more of my videos, please take a zombie munch out of that subscribe button below, and I shall see you all when I see you all in the next video, folks. Hopefully this didn't seem too uneventful for you, as it seems like there wasn't as much we did in this video as we did in the last video, so maybe it wasn't as productive as such, but we definitely ended it on a very productive note there, of course, with the finding that I think was it, let's see who the key was quickly. This one, Chris. Shield key, yes, I was trying to blank on what it was there for a moment. But yes, like I said, that was a very productive moment there with that shield key that we discovered just via that grandfather clock that I somehow just managed to memorize there. And hopefully that was very educational for you, especially that ending part involving the grandfather clock where we got the shield key. And I will see you all when I see you all in the next video, folks. Goodbye for now and have an excellent rest of your day. Amen.